Welcome everyone to the Kinky Hair Culture Podcast, where we interview the people behind the chair and the people that make your natural hair products. I'm your host, Candace, and I told you I was going to come back when I got some more information, okay, about the Texas student who got suspended for his lock hairstyle. Check that out, the first part 1, okay? It's going to give you all the details, the whole 9 yards and everything, but I'm just going to brief it up and sum it up for you, so that way you'll have an idea of what's going on, okay? Now, the student was Daryl George, okay? He was a 17-year-old junior at Barber Hills School, okay? He got suspended twice for not having his hair in the proper way according to the school guidelines. Okay, school guidelines for males, you can have it touching your ears, on your neck, shoulders, and beyond. Okay, none of that. None of that at all. Okay. Now, I'm going to read what CNN has stated. Okay, a Texas school district has been suspended a student for 2 weeks over his locked hairstyle, and it has a court to clarify if this district dress code violates the Crown Act, a state law that prohibits discrimination on the basis of hair. Okay, Barber Hill High School student Daryl George has been sent more than 2 weeks serving in school suspension because his locks violate the district dress code, which states male students' hair will not extend at any time below the eyebrow or below the ears. Now, here's the thing, and shout out to whoever did his hair, because they did a phenomenal job. When I tell you, them locks are, they look good, and whoever did his shape up, they did an excellent job too. If it was one person did it, kudos to you. If it's 2 people, kudos to you too. Whoever did it, good job. Now, he had his hair in locks, and it was twisted up and pulled back. He did not break the protocol, the dress code at all. His hair was up, away from his eyebrows, and not below the ears. No, it was pulled back. You can see his whole face, everything. Okay, now Candace Matthews goes with the family, Daryl's mom, and Daryl up there to talk to someone in the office. They send out the director of communications. Director of communications basically tells them, yes, he broke all the rules. Okay, that's why he got submitted twice. He has to go to an alternative school. Candace Matthews was like, okay, I'm listening. But, she had something in her bag. Because she was all into this shaking her head. She was hitting everything. Whenever somebody do that, especially a black woman, they really drop the bomb on you. Like, what you think, I'm stupid? What you thought this was? Anyway, she turned around and was like, yeah. So, what about this student right here? He's a Caucasian guy who has dreads and it's on his shoulders. So, the director of communication had that face like, where's son? Really? Really? So, he basically said that he had, how we know he don't have an extension? And, how do we not know that he was excused for it? And did Daryl George fill out a piece of paper stating for his exemption as well? And because exemptions like religion and so on, so it could be 1,001 reasons. You put on the paper, fill it out, and they decide if it's still A-okay, basically. So they went back and forth and talked about the situation and everything. Then we end up today. They were supposed to meet up Wednesday to come to a conclusion about what's going to happen with the suspension and everything, okay? Now, I'm going to read you something that CNN has put out, okay? Because it's happening on the 18th, okay? Okay, Monday the 18th this happened. Okay, it says Barber Hill school student Daryl George has spent more than 2 weeks serving in school suspension, and because his locks violate the district dress code, which states male students' hair will not extend any time below the eyebrows or below the ears. Attorney for Barber Hill Independent School District on Wednesday asked a court to clarify whether the newly passed Crown Act prohibits grooming policies addressing the length of a male student's hair, according to district spokesperson David Bloom. Although we believe the new law does not govern hair length, we are asking the judicial system of Texas to interpret. Barber Hills Superintendent Greg Poole said in a statement shared with CNN. The school district also said it was not enhanced the disciplinary action against George. The 17-year-old was suspended again this week after returning from his original suspension. He had previously been warned that repeated violation of the dress code will result in him being sent to a disciplinary alternative education program, also known as alternative school. That's what they told CNN and have previously reported, okay? He's a junior. He wears his locks in a ponytail or in braids, but it's like pulled up high. It's away from his face, his ears, everything, okay? Shoulders, neck, back. It's not touching nothing, okay? A school official told George his lock hairstyle violates the Barber Hill Independent School District Dress and Groom Code, which states male student hair must not extend below the top of a t-shirt collar or be gathered or worn in a style that would allow hair to extend below the top of a t-shirt collar, below the eyebrows, or below the ears when let down. Okay? Now, his hair is pulled up. So basically it's saying they don't care if your hair is pulled up away from your face. If you take it down and it extends to the collar of your shirt, violation. They said George has worn his locks in a ponytail and braided. His family has said his locks include strands from his grandfather and father. They do not intend to cut them out. The family has previously said that they also considering taking legal action against the district. Now, a press release has came out about this situation, and I'm getting ready to read it to you guys. This came from Rita Andrew Bowers, the Texas State Representative. Representative Rita Andrew Bowers released statement on Barber Hill ISD Texas Crown Act violation. It came out 9/22/2023. Okay, I'm gonna read the bill, then we're gonna go into what she said. Okay. House Bill 567, also known as the Texas Crown Act, authored by Representative Rita Andrews Bowers, became law on September 1st, 2023. Now, it came into law September 1st, 2023. The incident happened the week of the 18th and the week prior to that. So that was like the 9th or something like that, a week before that, okay? But this already happened. Sure, the Crown Act was signed by her September 1st, okay? Where was I? The Crown Act, which stands for Creating a Respectful and Open World for Natural Hair, prohibits discrimination on the base of hair texture or protection hairstyle associated with race. Okay? Daryl George, a student at Barber Hill School in Barber Hill ISD, has faced disciplinary actions and suspension due to his choice to wear locks, a hairstyle explicitly named and protected in the legislation. Many supporters of the Crown Act, including Representative Bowers, believe the school choice to discipline this student for his protective hairstyle violates the Crown Act. So I'm going to read what she said. Okay, Representative Bowers released the following statement. I firmly I'm firmly with Daryl George and his family throughout the incredible, difficult, and trying time. The Texas Crown Act was passed to prevent situations like this, and it's very disappointing to see Barber Hill ISD attempt to find loopholes to skirt the law and here of discrimination. I am calling for the district to revise their dress and grooming code in accordance with the Crown Act and to end the disciplinary action taken against Daryl George for wearing locks. I support any and all means necessary to bring justice, proper enforcement, implementation to all schools, districts, and place of employment when it comes to compliance with the Texas Crown Act. We will continue to advocate for Daryl George and educate the general public as to protection of this new law. Standing up for anyone that is treated unfairly and discriminated against in any way. That was the press release for today. So basically, Daryl George family is going to pursue legal actions behind it. And Miss Rita Andrews Bowers, Texas State Representative, is very supportive of the decisions to make sure that this does not happen to anybody else again. Because it's great to see someone that has a voice to be able to stand up, because if we don't stand up, we don't have nobody to stand up for us. Because 9 out of 10 times we go out there and we try to quietly protest or quietly talk to people above us in the White House or our jobs or anywhere else and say, look, this is not right. Okay, we cannot control certain things. We cannot control our hair. We can't control our skin color. We can't control a lot of stuff. But we don't have nobody that's already inside there that say, look, this is a valid point. We should sign this. So that way everybody can be treated fairly. Then it's like, so I thank you. I thank you to Miss Rita Andrew Bowers for stepping up and saying, yes, I signed this and we're gonna make sure this happens. Okay, we're gonna make sure Daryl George is treated fairly. And this is what I'm talking about. Thank you to her. Thank you. But if I hear any other updates about this, trust me, I'm going to keep y'all in the loop. Okay, this is not going to be, this episode is not long stuff. I just want to give y'all a brief summary of it. If you check out Kinky Hair Culture, Trend Nation, Hair Talk, it's on Instagram, by the way, and Kitchen Beautician Magazine, the press release is going to be in the magazine. Okay, so you can take time out and read it yourself. Okay, it's going to be in there. All right, take the time out, read it, understand, see if your state has the Crown Act law, see if it was passed in your state, because discrimination of any form is not acceptable. Okay, it hinders a lot of people from having the ability or the option to get a great job because they be discriminated against. It's bad enough that we have such a hard time because of our color of our skin, and it's not put to the forefront. It's like kind of hidden, where people can't be really out there saying it, but they do stuff to like a subliminal message type thing out there because they don't want to hire you. They'll say stuff like, yeah, we don't think that you're a good fit for it, and you got all the accolades. I mean, your resume is up to par. I mean, you just degrees, everything. I'm talking about whole 9 yards and still can't get the job. But a person with lesser degrees or whatever it may be end up getting it, and it's sad. It's just too much. And to let them know you got to worry about your hair. Now we can understand why a lot of people back in the day was basically stressed out and wore their hair a certain way, because they knew if they wore the actual hair that grows out their scalp, they have no control of how it's going to come out because it grows out their scalp. Okay, so if they got that 4C texture hair, that coarse hair, and they say, you know what, I'm just going to let it be free. Your hair is unruly, unkempt. I mean, you out here looking like a thug, a bum, or whatever it may be. So you can't just have your hair out and free. A nice pretty afro, a twist style, or whatever it may be. I can understand why. And subconsciously, I was one of the people too that felt that way too. Like, I need to have my hair straight all the time. If I want to get ahead, I gotta look like everybody else. I gotta have my hair straight. I gotta look very, very, like, good. You know what I'm saying? To get this job. No matter how my clothes look and how well I smile or how my resume look. One thing out of line to stop me from getting this opportunity that could help me and my family. And that's how people see it. So again, it's sad. It really, really is sad. It is sad that in 2023, almost 2024, this is still going on. We just can't. I mean, we cannot just go out there and just live our life. We have to have so many things stopping us from getting ahead. And it's like, you fix one thing, okay? Boom. We try to fix one thing. That's still not enough. Fix another thing. It's not enough. Fix another thing. How many more stuff do we have to fix and alter on ourselves to fit in to what society wants from us? It's sad. It's really, really sad. And those who have voices that could actually speak, please speak. Please. Your voice matters. It does. It helps. Okay? Because everybody wants to be treated equally. But in the world we live in right now, you thought it was going to be better. It's still like, no, you're still here and we're still here. And yeah, we're separated. So just make sure when things out there, it's time to vote for things. I know this is a little off topic from this, but no, when it's time to vote for things that matters in your community to help y'all, help all of us, please go out there and vote. Go out there. Your voice is heard, okay? Go out there and vote for it, okay? Because we don't want to be stuck out there when we could have made our life a lot easier, made it harder because we didn't take time to go out there and vote and get the right things put in place, okay? We shouldn't vote because we like somebody. We should vote of how they're going to help us, okay? How they're going to help the world, how they're going to better the world. We have to look at stuff like that, okay? But I ain't going to hold you up. I just want to shoot this one up and let you know, what was going on with the press release that was released today. And don't forget the edition of the Kitchen Petition magazine comes out next week. So I will leave the link. I didn't leave the link to the other one, but I'm going to put it on there on the other episode. But I'm going to leave a link at the bottom so that way y'all can click and go ahead. And so that way when it drops, it goes straight off the press to your email, okay? So sign up so you catch all of it, and we're going to have that press release inside the magazine, okay? And another briefing of what's going on as well. And I promise I will keep y'all posted if anything else drops, okay? If anything else about this is coming out, I'm on it. I'm going to shoot it right to y'all, okay? But let's just, it's sad. It's deplorable, really. It really is. Like, it's almost like, what more do you want from us? We can't change our skin color. We can't change our hair. We can't, we can't wash nothing off. We can't wash the skin off. We want to shave our head bald or keep our hair straight. I'm sorry. It's just too much. You're asking for too much. It's just sad. Sad. It's sad. We can't help these things. we cannot help. But until next time, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. I started getting my feelings. I started getting into my feelings with this because, again, it's sad. But until next time, we'll keep you updated. God bless. Make sure you subscribe. Leave your email. Email us if you have any topics or anything you want us to discuss. We'll be glad to talk about it. And if you want to know anybody that would like to be featured in the Kitchen Petition magazine for a spotlight, or to be on our cover, or just to recognize them, email us, and I'm going to leave the email, and it's kitchenpetition22@gmail.com, and I'm going to leave that down there on the description for you. I'm also going to leave my email address if you would like to be on the show, or know anybody that would like to talk about their brand, or someone behind the chair that needs to be recognized for a job well done. Let us know. Until next time, talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Bye.